Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from PaulthePoke.com. Welcome to This Week in Prophecy. We got the Euphrates River. We got some action going on surrounding Ezekiel 38, including Russia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and we're going to have a little Trump executive orders. So we're going to start with something that just picked up out of a Middle East publication. Scripture references out of Revelation 16, verse 12. The sixth angel poured out his bowl on the great river, the Euphrates, and its water was dried up, so that the way would be prepared for the kings from the east. Now, we are not in the tribulation. Revelation 16 is towards the end of the 7-year period. It hasn't even begun, in my estimation. So, sometime off in the future. And as a friendly reminder, the Euphrates River is a major source of water in ancient Babylon, or what is modern-day Iraq. And in reference to the waters of the Babylonians, we also have this from Jeremiah 50, verse 38, a drought against her waters, that they may be dried up, for it is a land of images, and they are mad over idols. So we do get an explanation. It is judgment, the reason why the Euphrates River goes dry, and it's because of idol worship. Should have no false idols. One of those commandment things. This is from ArabNews.com, and this got the link to the article for those of you who want to read it in a little bit more detail. But the thing I found interesting is Turkish and Iranian dams upstream of the shared Tigris and Euphrates rivers are cutting Iraq off from much-needed water relief. It is estimated that Turkey's various dam and hydropower construction projects have reduced Iraq's water supply along the two rivers by 80% since 1975. And there have been times, I know you guys have seen the pictures out there, portions of the Euphrates River is dry. The marshlands, especially in the south, toward the Persian Gulf, they're dry. But don't kid yourself. The stage is being set for the Euphrates to go dry and make way for the kings from the east, or of the east. And again, if you want to read a little more detail, ArabNews.com is the link. So let's take a look at Ezekiel 38. Gog of Magog, Rosh, or modern-day Russia. Now, the Donald, has been in office, a little over a week. He's been busy, for those of you who haven't been following. So he put this out on his Truth social media publication. And this is from Donald J. Trump. I'm not looking to hurt Russia. I love the Russian people. I've always had a good relationship with President Putin. And this despite the radical left's Russia hoax. We must never forget that Russia helped us win the Second World War, losing almost 60 million lives in the process. Holy cow. I don't know if that can't be right. It could be. I don't know. All of that being said, I'm going to do Russia, whose economy is failing, and President Putin a very big favor. Settle now and stop this ridiculous war. It's only going to get worse. If we don't make a deal, and soon, I have no other choice but to put high levels of taxes, tariffs, and sanctions on anything being sold by Russia to the United States and various other participating countries. Let's get this war, which would have never started if I were president, over with. We can do it the easy way or the hard way, and the easy way is always better. It's time to make a deal. No more lives should be lost. So, Trump just loves people all over the world. Like the Chinese. He likes the Chinese people. So, and the Russians. So, anyway, he's got that out there for anybody who's interested. Ancient Sheba and Dedan from Ezekiel 38. This would be modern day Saudi Arabia. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman tells Trump they plan to increase investments and trade with the U.S. by $600 billion. All right. You can get the link there. This is from BRICS. They put that out there. And think about Trump. The first week, he also had the AI investment with the bank and a couple of tech folks worth $500 billion of investment. So 1 week in, and plus some other deals, getting some corporations to come do some manufacturing in the United States. Windfall of up to $1.25 trillion investment in business in the United States. So Donnie T making it happen. Also, this happened last week. This didn't catch a lot of, well, it caught no press here in the United States, but from BRICS News, Russia and Iran officially signed 20-year strategic partnership agreement that guarantees the security of the two countries. And at the core of this, too, is energy, natural gas and oil. So Ezekiel's gang, especially Russia and Iran, have been they continue to strengthen ties economically, militarily, politically. That's been going on for a long time. And every time you turn around in the news, again, just catching the big ticket items between these two. Still waiting on Turkey to fall in line with these other two. From this perspective, it would, Putin and Iran are much more cozy than Putin and Erdogan and Turkey. But Scripture says it's going to happen, just a matter of how and when. Also, President Trump, Genesis 5, verse 2, he created them, male and female, and he blessed them and named them mankind on the day when they were created. And President Trump signs an executive order affirming there are only two genders, male and female. There we go. It's from Trump War Room. Thanks to President Trump, American women are hereby protected from radical gender ideology. Executive order, which was hysterical for those of you who didn't see this. He held court while he signed, 30 or 40 executive orders there in the White House. Just held a little press conference. He's done more press conferences in, 8 days than Biden did in 4 years. He is not afraid. And I will say this for President Trump: he's still got an edge to him. Don't kid yourself. But he's been much more cordial. That's relatively speaking to the first term in his dealings with the press, and just does it, signs it, does whatever he's going to do, and doesn't make a big deal of it and just ramble. Just lead and be done with it. Okay, we can live with that. In closing, things have been kind of quiet. I'll back up here to right here with Mohammed bin Salman. Got a business deal here with the Saudis, and then we got President Trump has invited Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu to the White House. I smell the Abraham Accords coming. Normalize relationships between Israel and the Saudis. And this is from President Trump. Dear Prime Minister, I'd like to formally invite you to the White House next week. I look forward to discussing how we can bring peace to Israel and its neighbors and efforts to counter our shared adversaries. Hello, Iran. It will be my honor to host you as my first foreign leader during my second term. So, things are heating up. It's kind of quiet, and he's taking care of some things domestically. Got the bill signed in regards to violent crime and immigrants today. Got that signed off on. And I don't think it'll be too long before he turns his attention to the Middle East. And then we have several things happen as far as how they relate to prophecy. So just kind of waiting to see how things are shaping up with with prophecy in regards to U.S. policy in the Middle East, especially as it relates to Israel in Ezekiel 38 and 39. So, at some point, Israel will be alone and will be left alone to deal with the potential invasion of Russia and friends from the north. But for now, things are what they are. You know, more things continue to be put in place. We'll continue to watch the key characters. So if you guys enjoyed this, please feel free to share with others at PaulthePoke.com. This was categorized under Euphrates River, Ezekiel 38:39, prophecy, and your SEO tags, keywords, etc. So appreciate you guys following along. If you are not a member, please feel free to sign up here, type in your email address, hit subscribe. We will not sell that information. WordPress has been very good not to sell that information. Haven't had any complaints of that, and going on, 15 years now. So that's pretty good. Be followed along social media, Facebook, Telegram, X, Twitter, Amazon, got the books for sale, Tumblr, several different places, YouTube, you name it. Try to be out there as best as we can. Appreciate you guys following along. Talk to you later. Bye.